Hey everybody, it's Bullet Bull, and today I'm going to be filling out my March Madness bracket. So let's get into it. So honestly, this March Madness is about to be crazy, and this is being filmed before the first four games. Wyoming, Indiana, I think is today, and then the Texas Southern versus Texas other team. It doesn't really matter because I can lose Kansas. But so let's just get straight into it. So first off, I mean, obviously I'm gonna pick Gonzaga. They're not gonna lose to 16 seed. I don't see that happening this year between any of the one seeds. I mean, the only one seed that, like, the weakest one seed I see is probably Baylor, but like they're still not gonna lose in the first round. That's just not gonna happen. And then this game, Boise State Memphis. This is a close one. You got Memphis, who's obviously the more well-known team, and they have three top 25 wins. They ended off pretty well, beat Houston twice. They lost in the conference tournament to Houston in the finals, but they made it there. They beat SMU, who didn't make the tournament at all, but was looking to be in there, but they didn't. So honestly, I'm gonna just pick Boise State because I feel like Memphis has a few weak spots, and overall I really like Boise State, and they're kind of going under the radar. So I'm gonna just pick the other radar team, Boise State. And then these three games, there's a good amount of upset potential right here. You got New Mexico State, who could definitely pull up the upset against UConn, but I'm not gonna see that in my bracket. And low key, Vermont could definitely be a team to knock off Arkansas, because Arkansas is really good, but Vermont, it's March Madness. Literally anything could happen. Whoever's playing the better team, whoever's playing the better game that day is going to be the one moving on. So, I mean, overall, obviously, I think Arkansas might be the better team, but I might have Vermont going on. Yeah, I'm going to have Vermont moving on. And this one, Alabama ended off the season on a pretty rough streak. And honestly, I feel like either Rutgers, Ron Harper Jr., or Notre Dame's Blake Wesley, they could definitely get it done. So there's another upset. And then Texas Tech over Montana State. Texas Tech is deadly. I have them going pretty far in this tournament. And then Davidson, Michigan State. This is another one. Another hard one to predict. Michigan State, obviously, it's a good team. Beat a couple of good teams. Lost to a couple of good teams. They were solid. But Davidson, I really like Davidson's offense. They got a couple good shooters on that team, and that's why I'm moving on to play Duke in the second round. Now with this second round, I honestly have probably Gonzaga. Yeah, Gonzaga beating Boise State. Boise State has potential, but I don't really see it. And then UConn Vermont, that's another possible upset game, but I'm also gonna have UConn. And then Rutgers, Texas Tech. This one, another upset potential, but Texas Tech, I feel it's too good. And then this one right here, if Michigan State wins, I could see them beating Duke. I could see Davidson beating Duke too. But overall, I might feel that Duke is a little bit of a better team, and I'm probably gonna have Duke because it's Coach K's last run. They're not. I hope that they're not going to lose too early. Oops. And then now I'm going to have Gonzaga beating UConn, and then Texas Tech moving on past Duke. I mean, this is probably where I see Duke losing. They could lose here. They could make it all the way to the championship. I don't really know. And then I'm probably going to have Gonzaga going all the way. I mean, this is another toss-up. I might change later in the video when we get to the Final Four. For now, I'm gonna have Gonzaga going there. Honestly, let's actually do the top right, south region. So I'm gonna have Arizona moving on. They're not losing to a 16 seed. And then this is another close game, but I like TCU a little more. And then right here, another 12 or 13 possible upset. And I'm gonna go. A couple times I've gone Houston, Chattanooga, but I feel like it's UAB, Illinois this time. Yeah. And then right here, a lot of people have Michigan. People are underrating Colorado State, and Colorado State is a really good team. They have one David Roddy. David Roddy's really good. They can do a good job limiting turnovers, shooting free throws. Yeah, definitely a recipe for March success. Now, Tennessee beating Longwood. Tennessee, they probably were ranked too lowly. I see them more as a 2 seed than a 3. And then Ohio State Loyola. This is another big one because it's like Ohio State could be on another revenge tour. They're like, we lost in the first round as a 2 seed. We can't be doing that again. But it's also Loyola. And Loyola always has these runs recently where they have taken over. So I feel that Loyola is probably gonna win right here. And Nova over Delaware. This year, I don't see any 15 seeds winning or 16 seeds, but there might be a 14 seed here that might win. I don't know for sure. But then I'm gonna pick U of A. I really like U of A. My team. And then we got UAB or Illinois. It's another kind of close one because it's another potential upset, like with the Vermont pick down here. But I'm gonna go Illinois. This is gonna be a crazy game if it happens. And then we got Tennessee, Colorado State. I would love to see Colorado State moving on further. And I mean, in some brackets I think I have. But Tennessee is just too good of a team. I don't really see it. And then Nova over Loyola. It's kind of a chalk top. You know what? I'm gonna go Colorado State. I'm gonna go for Colorado State. And then U of A beating Illinois, even though Kobe Cockburn could definitely cause some problems for U of A. I think the big men, Two Bayless and Coloco, could definitely get it done. And then Nova, Colorado State. I'm gonna go Colorado State to be the kind of Cinderella, not really a Cinderella, but unexpected team to make it to the Elite Eight. Now for these bottom regions. The East, I probably have Baylor. I mean, not probably. I have Baylor winning this, and then UNC beating Marquette. Even though this is another close game, Marquette could definitely pull out the upset, or not even upset. Marquette could definitely pull out the win. But personally, I see UNC after they got far. They lost to Virginia Tech, but they also beat Duke in the last part of the season, so they could definitely beat any team. It's honestly just a matter of chance and who's playing better. And then this is another 5-12 that it's like really go either way. St. Mary's is a good team, but the winner, Wyoming, Indiana tonight. If Indiana, honestly, either teams could beat St. Mary's, but I feel that Indiana has a better chance compared to Wyoming because they're especially hot off of their tournament run. But yeah, I'm gonna go Wyoming or Indiana, and then UCLA over Akron. UCLA, I have going pretty far this year too. And then we got Texas versus Virginia Tech. Everyone is picking Virginia Tech here for good reason. They won the ACC tournament. They're very hot, and I mean, coming into March, that's a great thing. Be on a good winning streak. And Texas is here and there. They're not like obviously not as good as they were last year, and last year they freaking lost to Abilene Christian. But I think I'm gonna go with the crowd and pick Virginia Tech here to pull off the upset. And then Purdue over Yale. Murray State, San Francisco. This is another crazy game because I could see it going either way. Murray State, they're 30-2, like they're insane. And then San Francisco is kind of under the radar team from the conference at the end. They're in the same conference as Gonzaga. Forgot West Coast, I think. And so they cannot be taken lightly, but it just sucks that they had to go against Murray State because I could see Murray State being another Cinderella team and going pretty far this year. And then after this, I'm gonna pick UNC to beat Baylor, because Baylor, again, probably the weakest 1 seed I see this year. I mean, last year that was Michigan, and they actually went far. So I don't really know. It's March, anything could happen. It's madness. And then I'm gonna go UCLA over Wyoming or Indiana. And then this isn't the conference where, like, honestly, any of these teams could go far. Like Murray State, Virginia Tech, UNC, Baylor, UCLA, Purdue, Kentucky. Even Texas can make it, by the way. Anyone can make it, other than Norfolk State. Or St. Peter's. No offense. But I'm going to go Purdue here. To beat Virginia Tech. Unless, I mean, because Purdue's kind of streaky. But I feel Jaden Ivey and Zach Edey are gonna get it done. And then Kentucky over Murray State. I'm going to be basic and pick Kentucky here. But I feel like they're not going to lose the second round. Oh, Kentucky, sorry Murray State, but yeah, it's just unlucky first and second round. And now here I'm gonna go UCLA and Kentucky to get it done. And then the winner of this, lost to Kentucky. Yeah. Now this part, wait, did I pick U of A? Yeah, I meant to pick U of A up here. My bad, guys. And then honestly, instead of Gonzaga, I'm gonna pick Tech. I'm gonna pick Texas Tech. They got the good dude from Oral Roberts, O'Banner, and a bunch of other great players. I could definitely see them pulling off the upset. Now for the Midwest region. Honestly, Kansas. And then this is another crazy game. San Diego State, Creighton. All the 8-9s and 7-10s, they're all really close. You can never really know which ones. It's kind of a coin flip. Creighton had a decent run. They beat Providence, I believe, in the tournament. Yeah, in the Big East. I think Creighton beat. Yeah, they did. And San Diego State. I'll pick San Diego. Yeah, I got San Diego State beating Creighton. They're just a solid all-around team. I could also honestly see them pulling off the upset here. A lot of people, I mean, not a lot of people. Some people I see, they actually have this upset, but I don't feel that 2-1 seeds losing the second round or losing the first week. I'll pick Iowa here, and then South Dakota State beating Providence. I know it's a basic pick, but South Dakota State is crazy, man. 30-4. They score the ball, man, and they are on a great run right now after the conference tournament. Now LSU, Iowa State. This is another one. LSU just lost their head coach for whatever reasons, and then Iowa State. I don't know. I don't really see them as an 11th seed, but also it's like they're not like a strong 11. So I'm gonna pick LSU. And this is another one. This is the 114 seed that I could see winning. This is Wisconsin. They're rated as like one of the luckiest teams in the tournament. And Colgate shoots the lights out. But I'm gonna still go with Wisconsin and Johnny Davis to beat Colgate in the first round. Now Miami, USC. I don't really like USC. They tune the ball over too much, and I've watched them play U of A. U of A's dominated. I mean that could just be because U of A's really good, or USC's bad, or a mix of both, which probably is. I mean, obviously they're not awful because they made it into the tournament as a 7 seed, but I'm gonna have Miami beating them in the first round. Play Auburn in the second round. Now here I'm gonna pick probably Kansas. Yeah, Kansas over San Diego State, and then Iowa over South Dakota State. South Dakota State could definitely go on a run here, but I don't know right now. I don't really know. Do I have a double-digit seed that needs to make it? So I'm gonna pick Virginia Tech over Purdue actually, because I mean obviously there's gonna be some double-digit seed to make it to the Sweet 16. I don't even know. I should probably have a little more upsets. Like I can see Loyola beating Nova, or Ohio State beating Nova, or Davidson beating Duke, Vermont beating UConn. I'll go Vermont beating UConn. That's my other pick. That's my other upset. And then here I'm gonna have I'm probably have Wisconsin, then Auburn. It's kind of chalk, which I don't really know about. Does Miami upset Auburn here? They beat Duke, beat UNC, lost to Bama. I see Auburn. I don't see Auburn getting super far, but I see them beating LSU. Not beating LSU, beating Miami. My bad, guys. Now I'm gonna have Iowa beating Kansas because I just love this Iowa team. Keegan Murray, especially after the hot streak that they are on after winning the Big Ten tournament, and they're gonna match up against Auburn in the Elite Eight, and then Iowa's gonna win that. Kansas is also a very deadly team that I could see going far. They're a 1 seed for a reason. And right here, honestly, I'm gonna have LSU beating Wisconsin. Last time they had this problem where they didn't have their coach in I think 2018 or 19, they made it all the way to Sweet 16. I could definitely see them doing it again. So now the Final Four, we got Tech, Kentucky, U of A, and Iowa. And in my championship game, I'm gonna have Kentucky playing U of A with U of A winning. I'm gonna go probably 87 to 80. U of A scores the ball. And yeah, submit picks. That is my pick for the March Madness tournament this year, 2022. And I appreciate everyone stopping by. Appreciate you guys watching to the end. Just make sure to leave a like, possibly subscribe, and comment down below what else you want to see. Because I'm just gonna do more. I'm gonna mainly do NBA content and March Madness, whatever, really whatever you guys want. So appreciate everyone stopping by, and we'll see you guys later.